buddy John Henry from johnhenry.us. And of course, the big Facebook page. I love to wake up when Barack Obama was president. The Antifa page on Facebook, etc. Ad infinitum. We are going to reframe guessing games tonight. And I'm also kind of testing my ability to do sort of quick response videos in this format. So thank you very much for participating and playing along. And hopefully some of you are going to wake up in the morning and find this and be prevented from going crazy with speculation. So what happened is about 4 hours ago, Donald Trump arrived in Washington, D.C., unannounced, unplanned, at least in terms of, public notice and so on and so forth, which in itself is really strange because when was the last time Donald Trump didn't talk about something, especially if it involved him being on some sort of jet plane or, fancy accommodation. And so as soon as this story broke, immediately you started seeing speculation as to why he's there and guessing games and up and down and left and right. And I just wanted to take a minute to encourage everybody at the time of this writing, which is 11:38 p.m. Eastern time, as I look at my clock right now. As of about 10 minutes ago, the last time I looked, nobody actually knows what's going on. Could be a pleasure trip for all we know. Could be absolutely nothing. Now I did, I said to my readers and folks like you who are watching this video, hey, don't be surprised if something breaks tomorrow because there's this thing going on. But we have no idea what that's going to be. There have been some folks that have been dropping kind of cutesy pie little puns and suggestions and hints and things like that. But fundamentally, when you've got legitimate, DC insiders and legal experts who are all saying basically, whatever's going on, nobody's talking. To engage in this kind of rank speculation is just, setting yourselves up for a whole lot of pointless, wasted energy that goes into media profits so they can stuff the 24/7 news cycle with a bunch of babbling about stuff that may not even be happening. And we all get to, try to feel good about ourselves and feel like we're smart and we guessed and saw something coming. And that's the kind of behavior that we need to really start letting go of. It really is ego-serving. It's performative. It doesn't serve any positive purpose. If Trump is being indicted or something, hey, nobody's going to be happier about that than I am. But it ain't happening yet. And for me to try to, draw attention to myself or put myself out in some sort of performative way, like, oh, look at me, look at what a real, live, super progressive I am because I'm jumping right on this and making a lot of noise and I'm interjecting myself into this conversation with a bunch of wild-ass guesses. I'm doing a lot more harm than good. Not just in this particular situation, but to the whole question of discourse and progressive values and ideology, right? We're supposed to be better than that. We're supposed to not do that stuff. That's what the other people do. That's why we sit here and look down our noses at them, because we're better than that. And yet, continuously we find that we fall into these same traps because a lot of them really are human. It is entirely human to want to think well of yourself and to want other people to think well of you and to impress people. There's nothing fundamentally wrong with that, but you have to be careful because it can lead to self-deception and a lot of wasted, like I said, wasted energy and wasted time. So, unless something fundamental in the case has changed before you probably wake up on a Tuesday morning and see this video and start seeing what's happening, unless something has fundamentally changed, if you're seeing anybody out there saying, oh, well, I've heard this rumor, I've heard that rumor, blow them off and mark them in your heads as people who probably shouldn't be taken seriously if they're trying to put this kind of speculation and rumor over as substantive information, regardless of what network they're on. It's just not responsible journalism to start throwing around wild guesses because you need traffic. And that's it. I just wanted to reframe that conversation and give you all some things to think about the harm and frankly the embarrassment that results from making wild ass guesses when you got no idea what you're talking about, but you're desperate to convince people that you do. That's getting into those things that are changing and need to change in order for us as a species, as a collective form of life, to continue evolving and moving forward in a more, peaceful and intelligent, progressive and prosperous future. So thanks a lot for watching. That's just one person's perspective. If you've got your own thoughts or, disagree, agree, whatever, feel free to sound off in the comments section, and I'll do my best to keep an eye on that and stay engaged with y'all. Thanks for your time. Take it easy.